Hey everybody, Seven here. Thank you so much for joining me in the Oxbow. Now, after how incredibly excited I was on Thursday, well, last Thursday, I couldn't wait to get back into this. So I'm actually going to be doing a solo run of the Oxbow. It's got an entirely new story, entirely new characters, new locations, everything. One of the things that I noticed while I was doing the live stream with Tinker's Dew and Sea Dog was there was some backstory about how the towns here don't all like each other. I think the Castellan said something like, a friend you make in one town might be an enemy you make in another. This will be definitely a dolphin killing free series here. We're going to actually be looking into what the NPCs are saying, and I'm dying to see what the actual story is here. Alright, so we still have to talk to our barber medic friend here. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit of a different one than what I did for the live stream, just because I want to see if this guy has any different interactions. So I think I pled ignorance on the first one. You almost sound disappointed. Yeah, professional curiosity, thanks, pal. Yeah, well, I'm definitely glad to be both of those things as well. Oh, come on, like that's hardly my fault. Then I shall add an apology on top of my thanks. Who should I write them to? Man, RenderCube, they really do know how to write. And I'm thrilled that they're starting to get voice acting in as well. Yeah, barber surgeon. It was the Middle Ages. They did that. Doesn't matter who you were before, only what the land has in store for you from this point out. Now, what's the last thing you remember? I have a suspicion that this might have some sort of implication on your interaction with some of the people. So for this first one, I just, sort of, again, pled ignorance. Oh, I was just delivering a message. Yeah, this would legitimately be the answer. I just woke up in the house next door. No, I have no idea who I am, what I'm supposed to feel, how I'm supposed, like, what does my mother even look like? I mean, I'm not Rasimir. I'm just kidding, I'm totally Rasimir. I even gave myself the, dichromia. Yeah, so who am I? Alright, so everybody does keep saying that I'm part of the Builders Guild, so I guess maybe I'll lean into that then. Yeah, was I actually a part of the guild? I have no strong evidence. Wait, I doubt it. Wait, so I was held captive as well? Why? Wait a minute. So you're saying that I might have been a murderer that got hired to be a carpenter because I was cheap? So I could have easily been the tormentor as the victim. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, I guess. No, I'm sure this is just a tutorial and you're going to tell me how to, like, run and jump and... Alright, Sedwin, thanks for everything. No, this is the chest of all the free stuff, but I'll... Okay, so it's actually empty. Oh, so it's a triggered event. That chicken still weirds me out, though. God, I absolutely hate this guy. So far, it's the only character that I've come across in the Oxbow that I really can't stand. This guy is just king of the D-bags. Look at his haircut, even. Hey. Oh, and I really just cannot bend the knee to this. I heard that you wanted to speak with me. I'll be respectful, not, over the top. All I got was you. Yeah, listen, it's not my fault that we got jumped out there. If I was even part of some caravan, I don't even know, man. Yeah, you people decided you'd like to get ambushed and slaughtered. Yeah, because that's totally what I do on a Friday night. That's sign me up. Yeah, I have to do for what? You know what? Yeah, this is where I will lean into it, though. Piece of cake. You see the cities that I've built, man? No sweat. Yeah, I mouthed off to him on the stream, but nah, I'm a professional. All right, let's go talk to the. Yeah, I'll see what's what, then decide, because I have no. Listen, this is my second time setting foot into this valley, so this is nothing like the valley I'm used to. And even though my valley got a whole lot colder, I think this one is colder still. I haven't really seen, like, I've seen myself get way crazy cold in the winter in the valley, but hey. Yes, please, that would help out a lot, yes. Oh, wait, no, yeah, because he's talking about how brief he is. Yeah, that's mildly put.
Just a little bit of courage and you'll find a wife.
Sound advice. A little bit of courage and we all find a way. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, my guild that I may or may not possibly could be a part of, maybe. Yeah, would develop into a strong ally of Piastovia.
Look like an idiot and talk like an idiot.
Yeah, why would they need an ally?
He really is an idiot.
Hard to answer. Dangerous to ask. What do you... Yeah, didn't want to insinuate the new kind of danger. Clearly, we are. Like, this is not the peaceful valley that we just left. This is something very different. Hungry wolf or an adventure turned bandit. No. Speak your mind, mister. Yeah, this is the part that really fascinated me. Not every village in the Oxbow is on good terms with its neighbors. A friend in one place might get you an enemy somewhere else. I've got to see what this entails. People are drawn to power and it might sway them easily or make them forget about their humanity. Yeah, I'll be careful, thank you. So far, Derwin and the Barber, I really like them. I like the way they're written. I love the way that these guys are carried and presented. Right, Sedwin's house. Gotta get a chest. And that's it then. Roam around and find the best starting place, and you'll do just fine. Oxbow, here I come. Alright, chest time. Where the hell did Sedwin's house go? I still don't... Listen, I don't have this town memorized the way that I do, you know, Piastovia and Poro and those kinds of things. Wait. I know that you have to go down. Like, there's a declined section where he lives. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is one of the new trellises they just brought in. And that must be one of the new updated fences? Oh my god, decorating in this is going to be... It's going to be painstaking and beautiful. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's the house I woke up in. I would imagine you could probably use this as your house, like, until you got yourself established. But yeah, the chest. And everything in here is more than enough to weigh you down. Just getting free copper stuff, especially a shovel and an axe and a hammer. All right, yeah, overload. You're right. We're going to lighten that load just the slightest amount. I have no interest or use of spears. I hate them. I'm terrible with them. No on. Definitely want that bow and those 10 copper arrows, though, because if I get attacked by something, yeah. All right, so we've got 40 bucks on us. Actually, we've got 90 bucks on us. Not nearly enough to buy anything that's going to prevent us from freezing to death. I can get us a flat straw hat, which has 1% cold protection. No thanks.
I've got. Have a good day.
So far from what I've been experiencing, the heat protection doesn't seem to be super crazy. Dinkers, Sea Dog, and I, we went through a spring, a summer, and into the fall. And we never really got hot during the summer, but we got real cold in the spring, and we got real cold in the fall. Now, I want to be right close to Piastovia here, but I also want to stay centrally located. So I'm thinking, and just because I like bridges to incorporate into my town, I'm thinking my town is going to go here. You know, like probably a residential section along the road, and then maybe some sort of industrial, commercial type thing going on over here. Possibly depending on, how long the series goes for. Maybe we'll get residential on both these streets. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, my house is going here, give or take. Now, I know I've said this a few times in my Valley series, but it does feel like at some point an update came along that just made things go faster. Like it feels like the days move quicker than they used to, or like the seasons move quicker. One of the things that I was noticing here, it honestly feels like things move almost even faster in this valley than they did in the standard valley. I don't know if that's actually the case, but everything seemed real quick. I'm not snagging the mushrooms because I even want them. I'm snagging just anything that I can have that's going to have some sort of retail value. Also, my usual game plan of, let's build everything with a stone walls but a thatched roof for day one, that's kind of going out the window here. The trick of me being able to do that is that, well, I damn near have that map memorized. I know which beaches have the good amounts of stone, which beaches are nothing but mushrooms. I know which beaches have the straw that you need. So when you don't even have to think about it, you just know where the rocks are and know where the straw is, know just everything about your surroundings. It does tend to make it a little bit on the easier side. And then you can do some flex moves like, oh, I'm going to make my house completely out of stone on day one. Here, I don't know squat. So if at all possible, if I have the time, I'd like to get, hopefully, 3 houses? I'd like to get 3 houses, both of the storage buildings, a woodshed, and a hunting lodge. Basically just the starter building blocks, like get food, get wood, and then as far as water, well, I have a singular bucket in my pocket. I'll just use that. We're on a river. I deliberately chose a river. In fact, when I was looking at the map, there was this 3-way intersection, which I was like, oh, this looks awesome. Centrally located between several different towns and areas and stuff. But then, yeah, there's no water there. I mean, yeah, you can put a well up, but that means, A, that's a building slot that you're using, and B, you might want to have it manned, which I'm not going to have, an excavation person manning a well, not at this stage of the game. So I figured, let's take the easy route and just be next to the water. Besides, I always build on water. Either a lake or a stream or... Man, I still cannot believe how amazing the music is in this. I know I was absolutely gushing about it in the last episode of The Valley there, but it's so good. The 25 new songs that they added, especially a lot of the nighttime stuff. The nighttime music is just amazing now. Another thing that I regularly talk about is there's absolutely catastrophic destruction going on literally across the street. And while I did some testing with it, there were some crazy noises that either OBS or DaVinci were able to somehow cut around here and there. It's an all-time bad today, so I'm gonna do my best. Either shut up when I hear something, or try to cut around things. It's gonna be rough for a couple of months for me, I think. Now, the kind of crappy thing about my choice of living areas here is there's no maple. This is all birch. And I think I'm occasionally coming across a spruce tree here and there, but yeah, this is all birch. Which means we're kind of burning this nice copper axe that they gave us, for 2 logs. 3 if I actually do the shoveling. Oh man, I cannot believe how fast the sun sets here. It is so crazy. Yeah, I know I should be probably primarily focusing on the building materials, but I have a feeling the mushrooms might actually, how much do they sell for? All right, it's 6 dimes a piece, but listen, we're about to freeze. And with freezing being imminent, I'm gonna want just any amount of money, any 2 nickels to rub together, just to go pay that tailor something for a hat. Maybe some gloves. Yeah, I cannot believe just how crazy fast the days move. Look at this, I'm barely gonna have two houses by day 1. But yeah, that's to say nothing about getting a hunting lodge put down, a woodshed put up, like, there's just so much. But one thing that we were noticing, and we couldn't really tell if this was just the way the game is now, or if it was because there was 3 of us, the technology does move quick. And every addition they make, though. I mean, I know those fireflies just came out, like, oh geez, probably a couple weeks ago. But is it me, or are they even prettier? Or more realistic? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna work all through the night, and I'll see if I can get at least these 2 houses put up. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. So, I got both the houses put down, and a little bit of extra work up the street here. And the map is a little oh, I totally missed that in the dark. No, I totally missed that in the dark as well. My knife is on the ground over there. Listen, my stuff is on the ground just like everywhere. That was something that Dinkers and Sea Dog and I were noticing. I mean, I know that you always start with crazy low weight, but it feels like in the Oxbow, your starting weight that you have is way less. So that is going to be the focal point of my town.
Can't recall the taste of food.
I know, we're hungry. Listen, we got food. But yeah, I spent pretty much the entire night. Well, I finished those 2 houses. I spent most of the night trying to get survival skill up. Got actually a couple levels of survival, and what else did we get? We got 1 of extraction. So I've been putting them all just straight into getting more XP. The more XP that I get, the faster we can get things like strong as an oak and less food and water usage. And oh, by the way, more temperature resistance. I have a feeling this one's going to be very, very important. But the next point going in is definitely going into survival sense. If you don't have inspector mode, then you're in trouble. But we finally got enough for the woodshed, so I can get the material storage and the woodshed put down. And then the neat thing is, there's no tutorial here. So the base game would give you the handholdy stuff of, okay, now go chuck a couple spears at a rabbit. You know, go hunt a fox, go hunt this and that. It was giving you the tasks that you would need to, you know, get the technology up. All right, fine, we're hungry. I hear you. Sea Dog would have my ass if I didn't, you know, address that situation. Uh-oh. Well, that was another development. During the night, we broke the copper axe, which, boy, was that a bummer. And we've now broken 2 stone axes, so this is the last stone axe of the freebies that we've got. Everything from here on out is whatever I make. The hammer's still rocking strong, thankfully. But, oh man, we're gonna need just rampant deforestation for all the stuff that I gotta put up. And this is really just for the basics. You know, I'm not getting anything fancy here. A woodshed, a hunting lodge, and that's about it. I do have kind of an idea how I want to lay out the town, so I'm not being super ginger with what I shovel up, because I think both sides of this river are going to get utilized in some way or fashion. Even this really thin spot, which is likely too thin to hold houses in some spaces, I think it's going to get utilized, at least for something. But yeah, I'm noticing time moves fast, your resources move fast. I mean, even your temperature can fluctuate so hard. You know, I heard one of the campfire people say, oh, we're not in the valley anymore. That is the most true statement yet. Yeah, another thing note for, settings wise, I suppose. I'm playing with everything stock standard. No infinite carry weight, no, don't worry about food or water or anything like that. I haven't increased anything either, so I have no idea what to expect or what's around any corner here. So just taking a stock look at what this new valley has to offer. Also, I'm super distracted trying to time, when I talk around explosions that are happening across the street. So not the easiest situation. Man, finding 2 free bags and a pile of iron and a pile of cash. That is nice, though. I have a feeling all those freebies that I got used to in the valley, they're going to be even more useful and even more important here. Man, that music is fantastic, though, isn't it? Man, I know I must be sounding totally fanboy at this point, but yeah, I cannot stop gushing about this update. An entirely new map, entirely new storyline. We're not Rasimir, we're not in the valley, we're not investigating all of that. It's a totally new story that we're going to be looking into here. The other neat thing about, not having any of the hand-holdy stuff, there's no chapters. So you go to the management tab, there it is, 3 out of 70. Build whatever you want. There's no restrictions, no, to get the next level, you gotta, go flirt with somebody and then, get married, have a kid, blah, blah, blah. Nope. You're just free to build whatever here. So it seems like the difficulty has ratcheted up considerably in this playthrough, but, the freedom to do what you want is also ratcheted up. Man, I'll tell you what, though, the logs go so fast. Oh, I need a lumberjack. I need a lumberjack just immediately. Not even for the firewood, just for... I need help getting building materials. Yeah, I know it's a mess, and that's not normally how I do it. I keep it in one singular pile. Everything is so damn heavy that I kind of can't. If I pile up every rock I own down there, then I'd never be able to pick them all up and move. Oh no, there goes hammer number 1. Oh man, and I'm probably half done with what I ideally was setting out to do. Man, at this rate, we might not have anybody moving in until summer. Which, when you're first starting out, that's probably not a terrible idea. Trying to get somebody in the spring and be responsible for keeping them alive, essentially. That's kind of daunting right off the bat. You want people that are going to help you in keeping the entire town alive, not just be a liability. All right, we'll get to it here. It's 1100 AD. Every water source is pristine quality. Probably. That's probably not the case, actually. I think that's how the Black Plague started. One thing that I'm noticing here, though, is it's kind of subtle when you get skills. The 3 points that I did get, I honestly didn't even notice. I had to open up, I opened up my inventory, basically, and I saw that there was a little asterisk next to the skills tab, so the new fanfare is a little on the subtle side. Although I suppose the old fanfare was a little on the explosive side, but I don't know, I kind of thought it was funny. I liked it. Oh, do not tell me I'm going to be 1 log shy. I think... Is there one on the ground here? Outstanding. Thank you. Literally 1. Huh. Okay. Fantastic. I feel like I can breathe a little bit here. Okay, yes, I understand. Why are you popping up with all this now? I've been literally doing that all... What? Are we done? Got it out. Wait, actually, don't pick up that iron ore. I'm gonna... That I'm probably gonna leave in my personal chest at my house. There's a couple of things I've been coming across that are gonna be earmarked for sale. I've got a ton of flowers on me. I picked up a bunch of mushrooms. I haven't picked up anything. A, I'm desperate for the survival XP, and B, I'm desperate for anything to sell. We actually do have a good stockpile of rocks here, thankfully. And I probably have far more sticks than what I actually need. But that's fine. Given that I'm going to be kind of poverty-stricken for a little bit here, I don't know the area, so I don't know what I can afford to just make it out of stone. I don't know yet. All right, it appears as though we've at least cleaned the floor. Bring that back. And you know what? We should probably address this situation as well. I'm assuming some fox came along to take it out, but I wonder if that means that they don't eat what they kill. Like, is that? I know that they're programmed to fight each other, and they follow it really well. Oh, nice. There we go. All right, we gotta get inspector mode. There we go. I don't know where the next points are going. I mean, honestly, probably insensitive. Survivalist is really important, but I think insensitive, just for here and for, the current meta of how things are. Yeah, I just left my bow and arrow on the floor. I know. Anyway, getting the XP that we need for the hunting lodge shouldn't be too hard. I got ripped off on that. Oh, geez, speaking of getting ripped off, you need to get every arrow back that you let loose. All right, come on. Let me get one of these. I got a 1,000-point arrow one time. Or no, 100-point arrow. Oh, I got so ripped off on that. That looked perfect. All right, come on. If I can pass Tesla's quest, I can do this. Oh, that hit him right in the back. What are you talking about? That one seems to be having an issue. Might want to put that one out of its misery, maybe? Perfect. Now let's see if we can get two. We're losing too many arrows here. Also, that could have been a really good shot, but I kind of blew it. Also, I really shouldn't be doing this while encumbered. Huh. Wait a minute. I'm not seeing my kill. What happened? Wait, did you not give me credit for it? Alright, I don't know how I'm looking for points just yet, but I can't imagine I need too many more. That was a direct hit. A frickin' rip-off. Alright, well, I at least just had the presence of mind to dump off, the raw meat and anything that I wanted to sell into my house chest. Man, make up your mind. When I have the drop calculated, you say it was too short. So when I adjust for what you say the drop is, nice. Oh, I still didn't get the... Damn it. Still no. Really? Oh my god, I'm wasting all of day 2 trying to get the damn technology. Did I actually get it or not? Oh my god, I already had it. It was 50? I thought it was 100. Oh my god. Yes, that's one of the things I'm saying. Like, the new ding for when, an XP level goes up or a tech level goes up, it's kind of subtle. Like, it seems easy to miss. Oh man, day 2 is rapidly coming to a close, and I don't have nearly the stuff that I had intended on getting. All right, well, I know I haven't been saying too much, just trying to mitigate how much I talk with that insane racket. I have no idea how I'm going to edit that out. But I'm going to work through the night, and I'm going to try to get these two put up. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. Hunting lodge, done. Woodshed, done. Tirelessly slaving away all night. I did the little gimmick of, throw down a little strip of farm field, hoe it up, throw it down, hoe it up. Got the food storage unlocked and just barely got the outline for it. You're a little slow in the uptake there, my man. Yeah, see, that's what's up. I was going along, doing the hoe and destroy gimmick there. And I was like, okay, surely I should have gotten it by now. There's some kind of a hiccup going on with the unlocks, I think. And maybe with the notifications of, skill ups and tech ups and stuff. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I wasn't noticing it in the valley. I was only actually noticing it here. And I've been, continuing to not just pick up everything that I can sell, but I also have been deliberately going pretty ham on the broadleaf plantain. It's just like the whole thing over there. Stay vigilant. Keep an eye on the situation in the Oxbow. No clue what that means, and I have a feeling this might be a series. Okay, we're thirsty. Right. But I have a theory that this might be a series where I'm going to be getting my ass kicked. Like, probably kind of regularly. Now, I would absolutely love to get 2 people moved in this season, but I don't want them living together, I don't think. It'd have to be a male and female anyway to get them to live together. I don't know if I want anybody living together just yet. And then beyond that, I don't want to take a hunter without an extraction person, and I don't want to take an extraction person without a hunter. I'd really, really like to get those bang bang if it's possible. Because me having to chop firewood for somebody, or me having to, make sure that this food storage is, loaded up for the other person. I can't even describe to you how much I'd like to avoid that. Especially since during this playthrough, I'm primarily focused on this Oxbow thing. Like, what the hell's going on here? Oh, holy crap. Look at all the rocks over here. All right, I'm thinking maybe it wasn't such a big ask to try to make more houses out of stone. Honestly, if anything, I'm having a harder time getting frickin' logs. That's a struggle. I don't know if it's the whole map wide or if it's just the area that I chose, but because I'm so full of, birch trees with an occasional spruce lying around, getting logs has been such a pain in the ass here. Do I seriously still not have enough sticks? You're joking. But yeah, anyway, so as for recruits, though, I still only have the 2 houses, mine and 1 empty one. I have a strong disbelief that I'm going to be able to get this thing done and another house before the end of today. I mean, like until there's the Castellan there. Oh, I'm an absolute consummate professional here. But I don't know if anybody's that fast. Oh, never mind. I'm sure there's people that had even more than what I've put together by day 3. Oh man, speaking of recruits here, I was mentioning earlier how, you've got just 70 buildings, just go nuts. Because there's no chapters. No chapters means I don't have all that dynasty in my pocket. I used to kind of abuse that system a little bit, like, let's hold off on this chapter or that chapter. Giving myself an easy one to get through.
I'd eat something.
I know, man, and I would love to eat, but that river across from us is too shallow to wash your hands in, so I don't know what you want from me. Yeah, see, listen, man, even crouched, this little section is too shallow. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Listen, if we get poisoned from this... Alright, we're okay. I wonder if that means that they reevaluated how their poisoning and, dirty works. Because I remember briefly, the poisoning actually, did damage. Like, you got hurt from poisoning. Whereas before, it was just, I think it just reduced the amount of food that you would get. Like, if you're 20% poisoned and you ate a 10-point food, it would be like 8. But I think they have updated that to mean it actually does hurt you now. Which sounds fair, like that, that sounds more reasonable and realistic, I think. But it also was, for a while anyway, if you just ate while dirty, you got poisoned. So, I don't know, I was just at 40-something% there, and I wonder if maybe now it's a percentage chance. Like you eating while filthy like that, you gotta roll the dice. Oh my god, this A-frame did not need to be made out of logs. Like, this could have been made out of sticks. You're yanking my chain here, man. Get out of here. Oh, cool. I unlocked something that I will never in my lifetime ever build. No, it's just... It seems like the most meaningless thing. You know, the default house has 3 beds. Or beds enough for 3, you know. Mom, dad, kid, you know. The advanced house, it offers absolutely 0 happiness increase. No mood benefit whatsoever, although... With this being 2.0, I wonder if that's something they altered. Oh, I might have to experiment with this. But as it stood previously, that next level house, it was still 3 bed, mom, dad, and a kid, but just no mood increase. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's 4 now. So you don't have to have the big house. Wait, was it always like that? Wait, now I'm second guessing myself. Was that second house always a 4 or was it a 3? I thought it was a 3. I might be losing my mind now, though. Oh my god, for the love of Christmas, get this damn thing done. You know, that is going to be one pain in the ass about this as well. Because I didn't look to see just how far down the street all this stuff was, when it comes time to fleshing out the residentials there, this is actually a bit longer of a walk than I was anticipating. You know, so... I mean, it's going to get a shorter and shorter walk as, you know, I build out. But for the right now, we're going to have to hoof logs and stones a pretty good distance. Well, whatever. Just for the love of Christmas, get this damn food storage up. I remember when I first played this, I think I just followed their instructions like to the letter. Oh, put down a house, put down a woodshed, or I think the farm, or the not the farm, the hunting lodge was the first thing the tutorial set you to do. So I did that, got another house, and then I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the hell this guy wouldn't just eat. Well, it wasn't until a little bit later down the tutorial it was like, oh hey, now you need a storage facility, and okay, all right, now the pieces are starting to fit here. How many rocks is it? I think it's like 8 for the base. Maybe it's 10, I don't know. All right, day 3 is rapidly closing on me. I'd really like to get that last house done. And then hopefully, the thing is, it did start you with 200 dynasty, which that should be 2 people worth of recruit. I think. Is that stump gonna be in the way, you think? I'm thinking probably. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Oh, wow, I am very glad that I decided to bring those extra 2 rocks. I couldn't remember if it was 8 or 10. Oh my god, with the logs. With the frickin' logs. No, wait. Empty your pockets of all the stuff that you're going to sell, though. And also, since the river is nice and deep over here, let's get washed up. I really do not want to chance that. Now, one thing that is definitely going to be continuing from my my previous playstyles is nobody less than 3. With as difficult and challenging as this place seems to be, I'm not going to be having time to babysit a 2 and wait for them to get to what should be their baseline. Yeah, I know I was just saying how I have like infinite rocks over there, but I'll redo these as it comes. You know, right now, I honestly just want them up. I want them up. I want people in them. Oh my god, by not having the insulation, we're also going to... Oh crap, that was just the last of the copper hammers. I've got 2 wood hammers that they gave me for free as well over here, so I might as well use the free stuff, I suppose. But yeah, that just dawned on me. I was noticing in my valley playthrough that's the food storage, that everybody suddenly was using a ton more wood as well. Oh, you absolute moron. You gotta stop doing stuff like this, man. Anyway, I was noticing that, you know, with the advent of the 2.0 thing, not only was I getting way crazy colder than I used to, but the people around me were too. Like, everybody was gold. So, I don't know. Maybe getting these things to stone sooner than later is going to be an important task. Man, everything is just so new, you know? You know, I'll bet a lot of the people that have a ton of hours into this are also experiencing the same thing I am. Like, wow, everything is so new. Like, so many of the rules have changed, you know? Things you could have gotten away with before are suddenly, nope, you're going to have to do it this way now. Or, you know, expectations that you may have had. I can definitely see that the planning is probably going to be more important. I don't mean planning just the aesthetics of how your town's going to lay it out. I mean planning between seasons, planning what you're going to grow. You know, how are you going to hunt? How are you going to deal with... Oh, man. If they've added 25 songs and an entirely new map and an entirely new storyline and all this other stuff, I would hazard a guess they've probably added between season events as well. So there's likely stuff that we haven't seen yet. Oh my god, these freaking birch trees. That's what's slowing me down so bad. You know, I'm used to having maple, and jeez, just birch just does not work for getting things done in a timely manner, or in a tool-efficient manner. I mean, it takes just as many swings to take down a birch tree as it does for a maple tree, but you're getting literally twice the resources. Yeah, I know I've got the 2 copper knives in there, and, you know, I'm still running around with a stone knife. The stone knife is going to be for me. Those 2 copper knives, that is 100% earmarked for kill on sight. I don't have my bow. Oh, you are so lucky, Fox. Oh, you are so lucky. Oh my god, I still have the damn hoe on me? I don't know why. Like, I was looking at it, thinking it was an axe or something maybe, but then it didn't dawn on me like, oh, well, if you had that, why wouldn't you be using it to chop down trees? Frickin' idiot. Copper hoe is not light. And right now, every bit of weight that you can save, oh man, it is getting dark already. Man, I cannot believe season 1 is already in the books here. Now, another thing that I noticed that's different about this valley versus the standard valley, the campfires have a lot more people around them. You know, every town in the regular valley, it maxes out at 3, and even 3 is no guarantee. You know, you can roll into a town and find only 1. I've actually rolled into a town and found 0 people sitting around the campfire before. It sucks to suck, but it happens. But here, I don't know, what did I see, like 4 or 5 of them? And not only that, but they appeared, at least in what we were experiencing on Thursday, they appeared to be better. You know, I was finding a lot more 3s. I was finding a lot more people with multiple 3s. Yeah, so look at this. Every last one of you is recruitable. There's like, what, 6 of you? Oh my god, yep, you're all recruitable. Look at that. 3 farmer and 3 extraction. 3 fishing. You suck. You suck. Oh, there it is. 3 hunter. Oh, wait, we got a couple of... Hang on. You two are going to have to fight it out. You are coming with me, though. You're the only 3 hunter that's here?
Started your own village. Keep at it. The beginnings are always the hardest.
Buddy, I've done this repeatedly, and you are so correct.
I have a feeling we're not in the valley anymore.
Also correct. Hi, lady.
Hello there.
Now, they gave me the 200 dynasty. Is that enough? Outstanding. Because Thursday, we weren't actually able to recruit anybody. I wonder if because it's multiplayer, they don't start you with...
But I would love to finally put down roots.
You're tempting me. Listen, one of you 2 is coming with me. I gotta make a decision. Hang on.
Does talking to myself make me crazy?
Listen, man. I have been doing it for about 2 hours now, so not really. Oh, it's not anything I can steal. All right. Extraction and farming. I'm trying to think long haul. Although you have 3 3s. It's
Hello there. Well worked for food?
I'm just saying it's unlikely that he'll ever come off of extraction. But what if I find another really good extraction person, like right here? You know, he can slide to something different. Although you can slide to farming. Oh, and you're not going to be here tomorrow, are you? Damn it. Listen, man, if you're still here tomorrow, we'll talk. All right, we got to get these guys assigned. Yes, they're all going to quickly lose. They're quickly going to lose their mood. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my God, you forgot. Idiot. All right, now you're going to have to do the double duty of getting the meat and drying the meat, unfortunately. Oh crap, I just realized this isn't paused while we're doing this. That's one of the nuances of playing on the Oxbow. Time never stops. And even when you're paused, you're not paused. Even in a single player game. In fact, that's one of the things that I saw some people not really complaining about, but taking a little bit of an issue with. They wanted to recognize that a single player game was single player so that they could pause. Personally, for me, I wanted to recognize a single player game so that I can get into photo mode. Because the thing about the never having a real true pause is it won't let you do photo mode. And I'm just going to dry up like 5 of these just to make them not hate me. And hopefully I don't get teleported. I don't know why, but I use the teleport as like such a chip on my shoulder. Like I feel like if I get teleported during a season, that, you know, I just take it as such a loss. Except for on Thursday when I used it deliberately so I could transport a crazy amount of iron back home. There, you know what? You guys can fight over the overall slope too. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna need somebody who can make tools. So, crap, that guy that I saw across the street that was extraction and farming, the guy I just hired could be production. Crap. Yeah, technology, great. Oh, hey, workshop. That doesn't make the tools that I want, but it makes tools. All right, now, super duper light speed quick, we get a
I
bucket.
could really do with a drink.
Yeah, you're telling me you want a drink, they want a drink too. Listen. Oh, we do need that workshop because that's the only way to make a bucket. They are officially done hating me now. What a day. Yeah, okay, I know you say no tool, but in the morning, we're going to have to look at a lot of percentages. Oh yeah, actually, right. Perfect, right there. Okay, so at least somebody is set. As for you, oh wait, you're saying no tool, but you're actually showing me what, okay. All right, there we go. He's not going to be helping me at all on the logs. Not nearly for what I'd like him to be, but you know what, 1% on planks. You'll get me a half a plank a day. That'll work. But anyway, survived our first season in the Oxbow. Got 2 new friends. Hopefully a third if that guy stays for the season. I think we're going to like it here. Thank you so much for joining me in our first spring in the Oxbow, and hope to see you in the summer. This is 7. Good night, guys.